Let's hope the driver got the memo that we have a lot of stuff. So, a tour of the new apartment. So this is the front door, and as you come in the front door, we have the kitchen area, fridge, significantly smaller than the last place, but it's a nice sized kitchen to be fair. We've got a fridge, a microwave, a cooker, nice double sink, plenty of storage space. I mean, we haven't even actually looked in any of this yet. Over here we have the living area. We have an ironing board. If my husband had his iron with him, he would be very happy about that, but unfortunately we didn't bring an iron. There isn't air conditioning in here. You might be able to hear the air conditioning because I'll show you in a second. That's in the bedroom. But there is a dehumidifier and quite a cool fan because this room doesn't feel hot at all. Obviously we've still got all of our stuff here. Very bare, very basic, but it'll obviously do. We have the sofa here. Just a little set of drawers with the TV on it. Little dining table. Unfortunately we are on the bottom floor because I think the floors above would have a really nice view of the sea, but unfortunately we don't have one of those. But as it's free accommodation, we can't really complain about that. So then we come through this archway, and this is where it's going to get really loud, so I might have to shout. And we have the bedroom with the obnoxiously loud air conditioning unit. Really not sure how we're going to sleep with that noise, but we're here for 3 months, so we might get used to it, who knows. We have a big closet space here. We have a big set of drawers here, a nice mirror. The bedding actually feels really nice as well. That blanket's very soft. But yeah, just a very nice basic room. And then if you come out of the bedroom, we have more closet space here, more closet space here, and the boiler's in there as well. That looks kind of scary. I don't like that. And then here, put the light on, is the bathroom. So it's a shower over a bath. Not that I'll be having any baths here. But yeah, just a nice little bathroom, little mirror, little sink, some storage under there. So yeah, that is our new apartment for the next 3 months. So now what we need to do is, there is a supermarket quite close here. It says it's only a 10-minute walk, but as we've just driven that way, it is all uphill, and I'm talking like steep hill. So in this heat, that's not going to be fun, but we have no food apart from noodles, so probably going to have to do something about that.
This is where we bring all the trash.
So we've decided to walk to the supermarket. We're not going to get much tonight, we're just going to get stuff to eat today and stuff for cleaning, because we need like washing up liquid, shower cleaner, things like that. So we're just going to have a little look at what the local, I guess, shop has for food for tonight and cleaning stuff, and then we'll go and do a big shop somewhere tomorrow. Walking down, easy peasy. Walking back up, not so much. So Stephen's been busy rearranging the furniture, and we've put a blanket on the sofa as well, because there was something about just sitting on a sofa that a million other people have probably sweat on and stuff that was giving us the ick a little bit. So now we've rearranged all this, and all the suitcases are still here, needing sorted out. But I think we're gonna have some dinner and just relax and worry about this tomorrow. Today's task is to try and do something with all this. So I've emptied all of my clothes out of my packing cubes onto the floor, kind of put them into piles, but honestly I have no idea where we're gonna put them all. So I have somehow managed to fit all of my stuff into these chests of drawers. I don't know how I've done it, but I have. But in this one I have all of my underwear, so I'm obviously not gonna show you that one because you don't need to see that. In this one I have pyjamas and then a couple of random skirts, everything, and leggings. Everything is just kind of everywhere, but that's how it's got to be for now. In this one I have all of my casual t-shirts. As soon as I pull one of these out, then it's game over. The whole drawer will be an absolute mess from then on, but for now, nice and tidy. In here I have jeans and jumpers, stuff that I'm probably not going to be wearing that much right now, so just pop them in there. In this drawer has all my trousers and a couple of t-shirts that didn't fit. Work trousers, shorts, things like that. And then in this big bottom drawer I have all of my dresses, so they're like longer dresses that I would wear for work, and then more casual dresses and stuff down here. But now I have all of this to deal with. So I have made a start on clearing up all of this mess, but now we are going to go to a second-hand like thrift shop. It's actually quite close to us, it's just around the corner. So we're gonna go and check that out, and hopefully they accept card because we don't have any cash. And the closest cash machine's the big old walk that we did yesterday to the shop, and we don't fancy doing that right now to then walk back and be all sweaty and horrible. So hopefully they take cards. There might not even be anything in there that we want, but we want to go and have a look because I quite like having a little look through a second-hand shop anyway. And Bermuda's really expensive, so if we can get things for a little bit cheaper, that would be great. So we are back from the thrift store and we did pick up a couple of things. First thing I picked up was a new set of curtains, and they just look like this. They're brown and they are a little bit see-through, but the curtains that were on here were grimy. They were mouldy on the back, and they had like loads of little tatters in them. So bought some new ones, nice clean ones from the shop. And then I also bought a pair of trousers. These are just going to be for work. They're originally from Marks and Spencer's. Let's see the pattern on them. Just some simple trousers for work, but they will need a wash before I wear them. And then the only other thing we got was an oven dish, which will also need a good scrub. But the accommodation that was provided for us, they left us with pans and cutlery and plates and stuff, but nothing to use in the actual oven. So we bought an oven dish, and this was only $12. So it is much later on now. It is actually about 5 p.m. and we are about to go to the supermarket again. We went last night, but we only got bits for last night. So now we're going to go out and get some bits and try and get enough for the week. We have actually wrote a list and kind of meal planned what we're going to be having during the week, because that is something that we would never do at home. We were just the kind of people that would go to the shop on the day and buy the food. We don't have that luxury here because we can't drive here yet, because you have to resit a driving test to be able to drive here, and they don't have big supermarkets, and there's no like Uber Eats or anything like that. There's no fast food chains, there's no like McDonald's or Burger King or anything here. There's one KFC, but that's in Hamilton, in the capital city, and that's the only like regular kind of well-known fast food chain that they have in Bermuda. So yeah, going off topic a little bit, but we are about to go shopping, try and get some stuff in for the week. Hello, happy Sunday. So today we decided that we were just going to have a more relaxing day at home. I think we're trying to remind ourselves that we are here to live and we are not on holiday, so we don't have to be go, go, go all the time. And you know, having a day chilling at home isn't a waste of a day. And then I remembered that I kind of just stopped filming last night after we'd been shopping. Got myself a little bit stressed, was very hot, got a bit upset, so just kind of stopped filming. So what I wanted to do is show you the things that we bought from the shop. I think the total came to about $260 because we actually did two shops. I'll explain that a little bit later. But yeah, I think it came to about $260, and the amount of stuff we got for $260 is a very small amount of things. So the first things that we got were a cheesy melt pizza and a margarita pizza, a big tub of super stuffed chocolate chip cookie dough ice cream, some frozen sweet corn and some frozen onions. Fresh fruit and vegetables here, so expensive. Some battered fish sticks to make fish sandwiches, and then just some frozen chicken breast to bulk out and add some protein to some meals. Again, fresh chicken, so expensive. So we got some creamy peanut butter. I don't think this actually needs to be in the fridge.
I don't know, creamy peanut butter and Chick-fil-A sweet and spicy sriracha sauce. Stephen had a wrap last night and put some of this in it, and I tried a little bit of it, and this is so spicy. It tastes like sweet and sour sauce that you'd get from a Chinese takeaway in the UK, but with spice in it. It's really spicy, really nice though. Then we got some provolone cheese, some firm tofu. I'm not the biggest lover of meat. I was a vegetarian for years, went vegan for a little bit, then started incorporating meat back into my diet. I really like fish, I love fish, but I'm not the biggest lover of like red meat and things. I maybe ick a little bit sometimes, but I do like tofu. So yeah, we've got some firm tofu. I think we're going to use this in ramen. And some garlic pesto wraps. We bought these quite a few times since we've been here, and these are really tasty. Ow. Bought some coffee creamer. This is the Delight French Vanilla. So nice. And then just some normal milk. And then 12 eggs. Last couple of bits from the fridge, we got some mince because we are going to make a spaghetti bolognese with this. Some bacon, 12 cans of zero sugar root beer. This is Stephen's, I hate this stuff. 12 cans of sun-kissed orange. This is mine, I love this stuff. And then last thing from the fridge is just a head of lettuce. And then cupboard food wise, we got some plain white bread, which will soon go in the freezer. We are not going to let this go mouldy. Bread is too expensive here to waste. So we got 2 packets of Doritos, we got nacho cheese and Cool Ranch. We got some very standard seasonings. So we got some salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and then we got some fajita seasoning mix as well because we do plan on having fajitas this week. We then got some honey teriyaki sauce, some boil in the bag white rice, some standard spaghetti, and a tin of diced tomatoes. And then the last few things that we got were some Tetley premium blend tea bags. The reason that this was split over 2 shops was because in the first shop, where it was in the big shop, I went to buy some instant coffee. So I just picked this up. This was on offer, so I was like, oh great. It was like $13 something for this big tub. Medium roast, classic blend coffee. Thought nothing more of it, looked like a tub of coffee, you know, that you get back at home, instant coffee. Got home, got over being quite overwhelmed because I was really hot. Went to make us some nice coffees with our new creamer. Put this in the cup and realised that it does in fact say ground coffee on it. So we've now got this whole tub of coffee that we're going to need a filter for. We will buy one because we're not going to waste this whole tub of coffee, but as of right now, we don't have one. So I'd got over being, like I said before, being overwhelmed and a little bit upset. So then when that happened, got upset again, didn't I? So then Steve very, very kindly, I mean, I told him so many times that he didn't have to go, but he still went anyway. He went back down to the shop and he got the Nescafe Gold. And I think I actually vlogged this in the shop. This cost like $25. I'm gonna find the receipt, but yeah, it was like $25 for this, which is crazy. But it was the only coffee that we know. There was this and there was Maxwell House. I used to drink Maxwell House when I worked in a care home, and it came in a huge tub because it was clearly like a bulk. And it was the worst coffee in the world. I would not buy that. I would rather spend $25 on a coffee that we know is nice. So yeah, I've got the receipt here and the prices of some of the things. Crazy. That Nescafe Gold Roast, $25.59. $25.59 for a jar of coffee, which costs, I don't know, maybe like £6, £7 at home. Quite often on offer coffee as well for cheaper. That white bread, $6.20. I'll tell you what else we also bought that I haven't shown you. We bought a spatula because we don't have a spatula. £6.59 for a plastic spatula. Something like that would cost £1 in B&M or something back home. And then a can opener, a tin opener. $8.99 for a tin opener. The drinks that we bought, the 12 packs of sodas, they were $20.49 each. That is ridiculous. I'm gonna have to stop drinking pop because that is ridiculous prices. I need to drink more water. $6 for that head of iceberg lettuce. $6. Other things pretty reasonably priced. The tofu was $4.99. Not too dissimilar from home by the time you've took in exchange rates and stuff. That's probably what, $5, probably about £3.50. That peanut butter, $4, and the bacon was $9. The pizzas were $6 each, $5.99. They were on offer though. I think they were originally supposed to be like maybe like $9.99 or something. They were on offer, but $6, not too bad really for quite big sized frozen pizzas. And you do get a discount if you take your own bag. So yeah, overall some things okay priced, other things extortionately priced. So I am sick of my hair, and I think that I'm just going to get even more sick of it the longer that it is in this heat. So I'm going to cut it all off. To be fair, I do usually cut my own hair. I haven't been to the hairdressers to get my hair cut for a very long time because it's rare that I wear my hair straight. I either wear it up or I do like a curly wavy girl routine on it. So it really doesn't matter to me if my hair's cut perfectly or not. So I genuinely have no idea really what I'm doing when I do this. I think if Brad Mondo was to ever come across this video, he'd probably have a heart attack. What I am going to do is part my hair down the middle-ish and then tie this section off. So I'm just going to make sure that they are somewhat even, and then I'm just going to cut, because at the end of the day, it's just hair. And if I hate it, it will eventually grow back.
I mean, that is quite a lot of hair.
See, bits like this, just don't really care about it. Will I give this one a little bit of a snip? Yep. Might get Stephen to have a little look because I don't know what that's looking like. Okay, so I've got Steve to help neaten up some of the back. So it looks a lot neater now. I did also contemplate cutting a fringing again. I do have pieces at the front here that are a bit shorter because I did cut a fringing a couple of months ago, but I am going to stop. I'm just going to leave it like this because if I start making too many changes, I will hate it. And as it stands right now, I don't mind this. So I'm going to behave myself. I'm going to stop. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to go and wash my hair, and then I'm going to do my curly wavy girl routine and see how it looks. I completely forgot to show you my hair last night. It's now Monday and I am all ready for work, and I thought I would show you what my hair turned out like. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's one of those things, I'm gonna get used to it. I have never in my life had hair this short, so it is definitely something new. But I am going to end this vlog here because I think I got enough footage over the weekend. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, 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 bye. I don't know how to say bye, it always sounds so weird. Bye.